The way we develop athletes is we put arm care at the base of everything we do. Unless we have the arm strength, we use the tool arm care, obviously. If we don't have the strength, we're not going to be able to support the rest of the way we do things. The big issue is most groups will try to put your pitch shapes, your velocity, all those things is the foundation of what we're doing. But unless we set an actual foundation with arm strength, we are never going to be able to make it through a season. So that's why we look at arm care as the number one priority. And from there, with arm care, we test internal rotation, external rotation, scaption, and grip strength. And based on those four measures, that tool right there is going to give you the ability to have custom training to maximize what you're doing day to day. It's also going to help give you those throwing adjustments. So for the guys that are on the month-long plans, they understand all they do is they go in, they follow the adjustments within the app. It shows them exactly what they have to do. Makes it very easy to adjust day to day within that system. Once we have a good base of arm strength, which doesn't really take that long to build, it's actually very easy to get to where you need to be. Then we start to pay attention to biomechanics. So one of the big reasons we don't put that as the foundation of what we're doing is unless we have the strength to repeat a movement, we're not going to be able to do that. If we don't have a good foundation of arm strength, we're going to see drop offs in our movement consistency. And as we're losing movement consistency, that now places more stress on the arm. So, first things first, number one, we take care of our arm strength. Number two, we take care of our biomechanics. And how do we look at biomechanics? We obviously know we're using arm care to manage our arm strength, but I use tools such as OnForm, as well as drill packages, and we also do a lot of video reviews. So we make sure that the drills we're prescribing are giving the adaptations that we're looking for. And then the other big thing that most people leave out in their lessons is they don't really do any game management. So that's the next thing we do is on that third phase is whether you are a younger athlete or one of our older athletes, we do help you build out your plans to get guys out in the games. So let me redo this here. That third phase we do is game management. So based on your data it is that we have, you're going to be going off of your velos, your pitch shapes that you're at currently, understanding game management right there. We're going to really start focusing on, what is a bunt scenario? What is a hit and run scenario? What is your best breaking ball counts? We're going to start teaching you as an athlete how to maximize what it is you're doing in the game. And with my background, obviously having, 6 years in the MLB, I'm working on year roughly 10-ish in college. I've got a big background on how we actually use analytics, or even if we don't have any analytical tools, to maximize what it is you're doing. Once we have a good step on that, then we go into number four, which is our velo development. Now we want to start boosting velocity because that's going to be key. That's going to be important to making us better in being able to get more hitters out. Velo is important. Anyone who tells you that it's not is not being honest with you. And there's a million ways we can do that, whether that is, we have to help build some leg power through jumps, sprints, whatever that may be. We can help you guys understand what you need to do. The next thing, the final thing, number five, is where we hit that pitch shape development. And that's where once we have the velocity that we need, now we can start making sure we, increase the glove side action, or we're increasing right and run, or adding depth to the curveball. But if we put that as the number one priority before we have these other things attained, there's plenty of research that shows unless you are getting this as your base, this and this and this will never happen. And if we are the best at managing our in-game process and doing everything that we have to do, and we have that done, but we never set a foundation, well, we're not going to be getting in the game anyways. Our biomechanics aren't going to hold up. Our game management's not going to hold up. So this is why I have this as my current development model. And if this is something you're interested in, reach out. We'll get you set up on an evaluation. We test jumps, biomechanics. We do a whole lot of stuff to make sure we know exactly where you're starting at so we can maximize which direction you need to go.